What's up? It's Tom. Thanks for clicking on this video. I am very excited to announce that a 2026 zine is available now. Yes, I finally got around to these things. This is the 2025 year in review and a special double issue. So you get both the 2025 year in review and the 2026 prospect edition. The first full copy of this that I have produced in my hands. Very excited to get to this point. There were parts of this off season where I did not think this thing would get done. So it's a little bit later than usual. We are right up against opening day, but maybe that means more people will be having baseball fever. Oh, fingers crossed. But some more information on this in case you haven't checked out one of these before. It is a double issue, but I'm putting an asterisk there because it is, here's the prior prospect edition. It is about the same size. So you're getting both of the issues I would usually put out in an off season, but I put them out separately usually. So I just want to be clear, while you're getting both of the topics I usually touch on the off-season zines, they are in the same zine, but they're not twice as big. So just making that super clear. And then a breakdown of what you're getting here. 16 pages of the prospect edition, and then 16 pages of the year in review with those features you see there. Just want to talk a little bit about the process of making this thing. This was a true, really hands-on zine. I've been doing most of these completely digitally since I've been doing them, and this one I really wanted to do a cover, sort of like a real DIY zine, and had a lot of fun with it. You can see I'm putting this together in color with some watercolor, knowing full well that I was only going to print in black and white, so I didn't think about it too much. Just wanted to have something come out that looked cool and different, and something you couldn't really produce on a computer, even though obviously I'm putting this into a computer. And of course, Byron was going to be the cover guy doing the buck truck, so I thought, well, let's honor the buck truck with some actual tire tread. It looks like a baseball seam, actually, when it was all said and done, but took one of my son's, one of his lesser favorite cars, and got that effect to try to pay homage to the buck truck. And then you see they're masking out some of those spots for the text I wanted to add, adding those by hand. Again, it was very hands-on. I am as a maker of zines, I'm also a fan of zines, and that's kind of something that, I don't know if I felt like a poser, but looking at other people's zines that they were putting together, that I kind of always appreciated was that hands-on, actual physical element to them. So I had a lot of fun with that. Also, the kale and culpepper version, the first time I did it, I did try to record that, but I didn't come out the way I wanted. So that's the second version of the prospect one that came out looking good. But here's the Buxton, picture of that in color, and then how it's going to look with obviously the sort of day glow green background. There it is in black and white, the finished product there. Again, had a lot of fun putting this together. Pretty proud of the way that cover came out. And again, just something that was totally something you can't replicate on a computer. And then there's the original version of the kale and culpepper cover, which, again, was in color to start with. I had a bunch of weird paper laying around I wanted to use. And then I don't know if this effect really comes through without me having to explain it, but those designs I cut were a K and a C, because that's obviously his initials and his nickname. But Kale and Culpepper, again, another easy choice for the cover boy, especially since I've had Walker Jenkins, I think on the first, both of the first two somewhere, along with some other guys on that one, but I thought Kale and Culpepper was the guy this time around for sure. So I had a lot of fun with that. Again, in addition to having some good info in this thing, I think this is just a cool looking thing to have around, if I may say so myself. Some information on how you can get one of these things. You can order it on Ko-fi, which is where all of my other zines live as well. $5 plus $1.50 in shipping and handling. So you can get this for $6.50 in the US, or only $7.50 if you're outside of the US, which I do send a few of these out outside of the US a year. Since I send them out via USPS, it's not too bad. So these are sent out via first class mail, so there's no tracking available, and delivered within 1 to 5 business days. I'm recording this just after my first round of shoveling with this big blizzard. So, usually please allow for up to 48 hours for processing. I would say that should be, I should be able to hit that this time, but maybe a little bit longer with this blizzard here. We'll see how the next couple days goes. I bought these kind of poly bags, almost like a penny sleeve for a baseball card. You see these a lot with comic books, obviously a comic book size. So kind of some extra beefing up on my shipping on these to protect those as they go out. Didn't really have a lot of feedback on negative feedback on how things went, but I know things can get pretty beat up through USPS first class mail, so kind of trying to protect those a bit better. So yeah, I'll put a link down in the description of where you can find that on my shop there. And thanks for checking this one out. Really appreciate it. Continuing to put videos out on this channel, but if you're looking for more information, more prospect coverage, me and Jamie Cameron have this Project Limestone Pipeline over on Patreon. I'll also put a link down in the description for that one. But looking forward to talking some more Twins baseball with you. Thanks for checking this one out. We'll talk again soon.